trust, yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Oh. Trying to find out one model. In the tournaments, there's a painting competition. Trying to find like a model. Ooh, that want to paint. And submit. Looks a little white got there. Forget which model to do. And the model that I hope. Are we doing Killteam now? Crew? No. In the one of the tournaments that I play in, they allow you to submit one model to for a painting competition. I submitted this model. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like the best, obviously. As a matter of fact, it was just a last minute thing that it's like, oh, we can submit one, so why not? Oh, let me focus. So this way. So this one model I submitted doesn't look too bad. It's, I guess, one of our better ones for sure. You know, Recruit for Soccer Killteam. But you know, I submitted this model. I don't know what place I got. There's only one winner, so only a few people submitted anyway. I think there's like 5 people. So I figured I'd try one. I think I'll try to Recruit since I intend to run Recruit, and I think I'll paint him up really well. So I think I might try to paint this model. Yeah, it's mind you, this is matte varnish, by the way. So this is matte varnish. It's this one. Matte varnish. Oh, actually, speaking about that, and then this is gloss varnish. So this is gloss varnish. This is matte varnish. It looks about the same kind of varnish. Let's see. Have a chance to. I don't know, because there is genuinely actually a top tier painter down here. Like, he is really, really good at painting. I'd say you'd compete for the top for sure. I think I have not seen your models close up, but this guy does a pretty good job at painting, I will say. I was going to try to do this guy for the submission because it's an old model, so I thought old school, why not? I may do someday. I wanted, but oop, there's my napkin. I might do someday. I'll not use my my liquid X paint. I want to try using my paint as much as possible. I bought like a whole set of them and I'm just using it, but I'll use them in like single one-off models. And we'll varnish it with this. I just it out. It's thick. I don't want to say no paint, because again, you know, I'm looking at your models through pictures and stuff, so it's kind of, it doesn't really show like the quality of work that you can do. Because like this looks super blue on the like almost a single shade of blue, but when you actually hold the bottle, there is definitely shades and patches of blue. It's not like a single solid shade of blue, even though the highlights kind of stick out, but there is actually more to the blue than just what you're seeing on the webcam. What they show the blue. Let me see if it shows. That shows the red mostly okay. I don't know if it's the paint, if it's just the webcam. It's supposedly a 4K webcam, but then also at the same time, you know, it is streaming off YouTube and stuff and Twitch, so it might be downplayed. I do need to get this model finished though, because I do have him in the tournament, so I want to bring him to the side. I'm trying to think if there's any Tau single models I want to paint, which I do have one. I have Farsight, which I'm going to paint him purple, like the way he should be painted. And I kind of want to redo, what's her name? Shadow Sun. And obviously, I should submit this, guys, because these are fully painted. Put magnets underneath them. It has been a while, Craig. And paint. I haven't played. I heard the new Killteam rules and stuff. It's actually pretty. I've not played it myself. I absolutely love the stealth team Taos. Hold on. Let me click on here. There we go. I love the stealth team Taos. They just were horrible. They suck. But even if they suck, I still love playing them though. Because I heard like the compendium teams just aren't great. I didn't care. I lost every game I played, but I absolutely loved it though. I love the way they played, and it was kind of difficult to play them. It's just there's not enough turns at the same time. You know, playing against freaking Custodes are kind of tough too. Even Plague Marine too. But mind you, this was before the new team. We're crushing it for 3 months trying to paint. Have you even started though, Craig? That's the reason why I do this, Craig. Is I try to force myself to paint. Just posted one of my unique paint jobs. Let me take a look. Let's see Discord. I want to get Liquitex super matte thing, and see if that's actually freaking matte and not like hyper gloss. Okay, Discord, where you at? Oh, it's updating. Furnish my. I still like it though. Ultramarine is on the matte, quote unquote matte. Be sure. Sorry, the gloss varnish. Just because I want Tau to shine. Paint, I will try to... take a picture of the guy that won. I don't know if he's gonna be. He might be more than likely up in the shop. Have 3.5 guardians. Hey, look, you know that's at least you start. Man, at least you started. I'm not sure because I don't know who the contestants were for sure. Very slow. Hey, man, just look. Me, I'm trying to do at least one model at a time. Well, not one model a night, but one model at a time. Again, it takes. I need to find a better way to paint like vehicles, kind of like Tau. Paint. I need to get my airbrush. I need to start practicing that, honestly. Oopsie. Like I said, Craig, you know, extreme just because hopefully I'll paint every night. Even though I missed the past 2 nights, well, I do have reasons for those. I had a meeting at work and I got a for some odd reason, but I need to stream today. I can't miss today because I'm not streaming the next 2 days because of tournament and stuff. But I do have a house to look at again today, so I can get up early. Let's see. I'm halfway through my Night Hunt RG, man. Like, I don't know. I can't wait till I start my Beastman, actually. Man, I don't know why I like Beastman. Maybe it's a sheep guy. I don't know if anyone's ever familiar with him from Saturday Night Live. The Goat Man, that's actually what it says. I think that's what he is. It's actually more so a Goatman. Also found my Craig Army set from a couple months ago at a place you wouldn't expect. Well, I wouldn't expect it up your butt. If that's where you found it, man, you nailed it. But but I'm hoping it's not like freaking in a locker room somewhere or something like that. Trust me, I expect a lot of places. Things I've been up to as of late. Oh, let me take a look at that once I get this kind of covered. Most of what I've been doing the last few months. You mean besides studying for college? Toy shop, I didn't know. Toys. There's baby besides the family. Oh. Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, well, it's a toy store, but then I guess technically it's technically models. I'm trying to think if the toy stores that we have would hold like 40K stuff. I don't think they would, honestly. I think this is a specialized hobby. So for sure. The corner of the store is a bunch of model planes, and even in the corners of hey, that's pretty cool. You might find some really neat stuff there. I don't know if like, did you ever care to ask if they like order more of the 40K stuff? I don't know if they're gonna be cheaper or not, you know. Let me take a look at the pictures real quick. It's on a leg. I will say your little night hunt there, dude, looks really, really cool. I like what you did with the book. That's really cool. I also just been hanging around different VTubers. I find that kind of strange, you know, VTubers. It's getting closer and closer to, like one of the Black Mirror episodes. Glare is kind of strong. Yeah, well, I'm hoping my friend does buy it for me because he has money and I don't. What if he doesn't buy it? Are you gonna buy it? Even though you don't have a job? 2 of them are dudes with anime girl models, 3 others are just anime girls. All do Warhammer. But like reaction, I've seen a few VTubers react to like 40K stuff. I do enjoy some react channels, just to hear what people's opinions are and stuff about 40K and the Amazon, what's that level thing with Titus. I do feel sorry for like other chapters aren't getting love because fucking Ultramarines are getting everything. Even though I'm an Ultramarine player, I still, you know, I would love for other chapters to get their own codex and characters, just because it makes the game more fun, especially people who wants to play like Salamanders and stuff, or Raven Guard. Secret level. Secret level. Titus looks much younger in the secret level than it did in the video games, I'll say. But I do believe that secret level is supposed to be the mission that Calgar put him on after Space Marine 2, I believe. Met James and you. Met James in New Zealand. Grey Knight's Combat Patrol is really cool. I haven't really looked at Combat Patrols, the new one. Just because I can afford it, so why torture myself? But wonder how many more armies needs their codex. I haven't been keeping up with that. That's one thing I do want to keep up with, just because well, they're getting their codex. I think Black Templar and Green Knights are getting their codex. Yeah, they have Space Wolf one too. Yeah, an update sprue to an old kid. Really? Just an update sprue? I think there's more than that. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept up lately of new releases, just because it's not that I don't care, but it's that I can't afford it. If I can't afford it, I will not torture myself. So what is it? Dark Eldar, and I wonder how many more armies is left to do. Dark Eldar. Yeah, all the Grey Knights got an extra weapon option, and the big baby carry. Yeah. If you look at my Grey Knights next to Primaris, they look silly as man, I do feel sorry again, like a lot of people, especially a lot that still have the older models. It's still funny to do. Crystal Mancer, huh? I'll say slime. I was thinking about going Grey Knights. If I were, I would have the baby carriage, and I would 3D print the head, and I would the just so that it does, just so that it looks like all my baby carriages start carrying babies. Whoever designed that, oh my gosh. I don't know if they thought that was really cool, or they had their motherly instincts going off at that moment or something. Motherly or fatherly, I guess. Technically, the father also has the little baby carriage in the front too. You know what would look really awesome? They're carrying their babies in their chests. It'd be better if it's like completely sealed at the very, kind of like a dreadnought. Just because, again, you're protecting the wearer also, you know, you take out the wearer and then that's it. The dread suit itself is just useless. That also applies to the, what do you call it? The scout one, the scout dreadnought. Oddly enough, the scout dreadnought has lower toughness than a regular dreadnought, but higher strength. I think it's strength 14. And the regular dreadnoughts are strength 12. I find that kind of strange. Wood Elves Eldar. You know, maybe. Lords in an army, paint them like the Power Rangers. Ooh. Wait, are the Wraith Lords the big guys? I can't remember. Wraith are the small one, Wraith Lords are the big guys. Yeah, that's right. Man, I remember back in the day, Wraith Lords are... I thought they were cheating, man. Like, Dreadnoughts and Wraith Lords were kind of equivalent, but the Wraith Lords had wounds. So, you couldn't one-shot them with last cannons like you could with a Dreadnought. And also, you couldn't disable their weapons because, well, they're not vehicles. They had wounds. So, a Wraith Lord was like a freaking tough to kind of kill back in the day. And kind of the funny thing too, back in the day, I think I almost took out a Bane blade with a sniper rifle. Only because of a stupid rule that the sniper rifle had was that its strength was X. So against a vehicle, it always glances on a 6. But a glance on a 6, sorry, if you glance and you roll a 6 on that glance, it's actually, I think it destroys the vehicle if I remember correctly. There's one chance of destroying a vehicle on a glance. I rolled a 6. And I think because it had structural points, you get to roll again to see if it doesn't destroy another structural point. I rolled another 6. And I think I only had 3 structure points at that, I think at the time. I can't remember. And then I rolled, I think, like a weapon is destroyed. I was like, man, I almost blew up a Bane Blade. The first time ever seeing a Bane Blade. Shot it with a scout rifle. And almost blew it up. Is this what everyone feared? I blew it up with a sniper rifle, a scout rifle. Yeah, I got really lucky with those rolls, though. I would have laughed my butt off if I literally blew it up with a scout rifle. Oh, they're fast? How fast are they? I actually like the old metal models more than the new updated ones, really. Like which particular models, though? I know at least for me, the Avatar of Cain does look a lot better now than the old ones for sure. I said Farseer, the Farseer and the old ones, I think look pretty good. It's a bigger Eldar, so really fast. Really, I've never really seen them in lore. And I hope this headache goes away in the morning. I mean, it's not bad. It's like annoying. It's there and somewhat annoying. Warp Spiders, Swooping Hawks, Farseer, Howling Banshees. I will say they can sprint. I will say the Warp Spider seems interesting. Their little teleport ability, I am so curious as to how to play that off, man. That is scary for them to just pop up like with 26 inches movement in their infantry to shoot and then just to teleport right back. Oh my gosh. Plus they have a lot of shots too, I believe. I would love to see the potentiality of that. I'm not sure. I mean, we had one Eldar player, but he doesn't play Eldar anymore because his curse with his die rolls. I mean, like mine. I think I told you guys already about my die roll. I shot a little tiny knight, and out of all the hits that it did, 8 of them wounded. And then of those 8 wounds, it was a d6 damage each. 5 1s, 2 2s, and 1 3. Was it even enough to kill? Was it enough to kill the knight? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage out of 8 dice. D6 dice, by the way. D6 damage. I don't know how much the little knights have now. I thought they used to have 12, but I think they have more now. They can sprint. I need warp spiders. Yeah, I find warp spiders very interesting. They look kind of crazy, but at the same time, their ability is just so interesting to me. Earlier this week, I managed 5 of 6 sixes on both hits and wound rolls for my Necron Doomstalker against Magnus. Oh, but still, it was epic. Yeah, just don't roll like me, man. 8 dice, 5 1s, 2 2s, and a 3. Dude was picking up his knight. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You haven't seen how bad I rolled. Let's put it back down. Let me roll the damage. I didn't want to cheat him that way. I rolled it down. And I told him, see? Next time we get 48 wounds on you and 48 D6s, you will still might survive it. It was... Dude... Dude was kind of stunned. Although I will say, to be fair though, he was rolling pretty bad too. I mean, his offense was kind of bad. But mind you, he didn't really need high rolls. He was going to get Space Marines, and he was Knight. So 3s and higher was what do you think about my guard flamethrower horse? That's over. It's because I has overwhelmed trying to add all the details. I mean, made 2 really big dark. Oh, I see Death Corp of Krieg. And paint, he looks very Crayola-like, man. I'm a bit confused. I will say the flame looks nice. The model perspective. Do explain to me the look of that model, because I am genuinely confused about it. He's supposed to be very stylized. John Blanche. Let me look at a John Blanche picture real quick. I will say there's no doubt he's very much stylized for sure. Let me look up. Oops, John. Paint. Well, he looks like he has an army center, army painter for him. Ooh. Wait. Oh. I see. Huh. Man, this are like from the olden days, aren't they? Holy crap, that's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, is that a Tau? Tau concept? Wow. Huh. His Tau concept looks very much like Raiders. Oh, did he? I mean, it's very much stylized for sure. Is this Magnus? Well, the nipple horn certainly gives it away. Although he has horns coming up the top too, so. Oh, I remember this photo. Well, I am looking at John Blanche's photo. I believe I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sure. But the thing is, though, his colors seems to be it is stylized. However, they're all of similar, what do you call it, warm or cool tones. And that's why because I get that, but when I look at the back, it's blue. Unless there's supposed to be flame in the bottom. Well, I still don't understand why the horse is blue too. That's why I'm a little confused. I like the front for sure. When the flames come out, that looks really cool. Right, let me get back to. Compared to everyone else, Warhammer, the Tau are babies. Yeah. But the John Blanche, what do you call it? Concept art of them made them look like rogue warriors or like scavengers and stuff. Ambush. What is that? Oops, wrong mouse. Blue makes higher contrast since they're meant to be in the sunset. Well, I think that's to me. Clothing on the guy are the same color. I mean, again, I'm no paint expert here, by no means. And it could be very much a style that I just don't understand. I really hate my voice crack. My voice cracked all the time. But I would assume that even during sunset, it would be a darker color of what the color of the animal is and the color of the clothing. I'm trying to also think of like flames and all that. It could overpower the color if it's very strong light in that area. Again, by no means a paint expert, not even close. Amateur at best. So what I'm saying is probably nonsensical. My brain works. It's just how far I understand, but then again, like I said, I don't know, definitely don't know a lot of paint techniques. But it's obviously easy to kind of do to just bring a model outside and bring it to the sun and take pictures. That's a really good way to see how the sun interacts with your model. You take a picture and you can paint it that way. Sunset, sunrise, maybe even have like a spotlight for, directional lighting and stuff, and then you take pictures of the model so you can see how, essentially how the lighting affects it, of course. But at the same time, I am chaotic when it comes to painting. For Christ, I get space. No, Space Mage makes no craziness there, Paint. What are you talking about? That's perfectly logical and logistical and sane. I still want to see the full army painted or created there, Paint. Now, I will say this though. If what you're going is a stylized two-paint style, then I get it. Like, well, not two-tone, but like warms to cold. No light is the cold paint, which is blue, but you want more for blue and grayish. And then for the light side, the warm tones will be orange, yellow, and red. Then you go blue, grays, and I'm not sure what else the other color is. Maybe purple. Something of similar tone to like a dark, but not too closely matching, like yellow, orange, and red are fairly close, but they're distinct. I wonder how I would fly with the painting group. And I feel like I'm screaming into the mic, making people deaf here. I'm everywhere. I was trying to finish my Naha, but I jumped into my recruit now. Hey, at least you're getting stuff done, though. Paint. Like the rest of us, man, it's still gray matter, man. It's just all gray matter. It's all of them that they think we don't make myths. It's bad for diversity. And there's some people, they call it myths of battle. About. I'm all for people like, creating their own chapters and stuff for sure. But in terms of like lore accuracy, though, obviously, or just the lore itself, I'd rather that be accurate. But I'm all for like making female Marines, absolutely, and Mistress of Battle. As a matter of fact, I want the Golden Boys from Emperor's Text-to-Speech, just the banana hammocks, and that's it, man. I want them as my freaking Golden Marines, or Adeptus Custodes. Dude, I'll play Adeptus Custodes if I can just get those guys. Oh, man. It's lore accurate. No one can tell me otherwise. Bananas. I do wonder what I'd paint the hammocks though. Probably all different colors. I probably group them up in like pink ones over there, and purple ones over there, blue ones and yellow ones, or maybe just all yellow. Call it the banana hammock group. Fear the banana custodes. Banana stodes. There you go. Banana stode. It's hard to say. Banana stodes. I'll say there is this one guy that has been winning a lot of tournaments, man. He's won first place a lot. He's won as custodes, and I don't know if he's won with Ultramarines. He used to be pretty good with Ultramarines. Exactly, Craig. That is the message I'm trying to send there. I beat him once. I played highly aggressive. I had Calgar and a banner guy, and the banner guy had infiltrate, which gave everyone in the squad infiltrate. It's a special enhancement. And with that, I scored just enough 3 points ahead of him, and kept staying ahead of him the entire time. I think I can. He played Ultramarines too at that time. But I want to challenge him again. I want to. I want to beat his ass. When it comes to the Tau, I actually like the older style of the set color scheme. I wasn't too familiar. I did try to get to Tau, and I forgot what edition it was. Probably fifth edition had to be, because that's whenever I stopped playing, just because I moved. I was getting into Tau then. I was inspired by the new movie Tron at the time, so they were all going to be black with yellow highlights, like Tron. Man, that was kind of difficult at the time. It's still an amateur painter like I am today. All black, and then having to paint white and then yellow, because yellow is not going to show over black. But anyway, I did go up against him. Oh my god, my dice rolls were horrible, and whenever I did get a chance to roll, well, when I did get the chance to roll, they were horrible. And any other time, dude kept on freaking rolling devastated wounds against me. I'm like, dude was rolling sixes like they were going out of fashion or something, man. Jesus Christ. Dude felt so bad. I was like, no, I deserve this. I told him that. It's like, you better not take it easy on me. I don't think he could, even if he tried. The way his dice rolls were going, man, it was just horrible. And as a matter of fact, I did get new dice, and those new dice rolled horrible in the tournament too. Although I will say, my second game I played against his brother. I felt bad then because I wiped them off the board, I think, on turn 3. My dice were rolling pretty good then. We're rolling, I'd say, probably average, maybe slightly above average. But the first game I played against Knights, which is the one where I rolled 8, 5 1s, 2 3, 2 2s, and a 3. I mean, I swear, me and that Knight player was like trying to roll to see who could roll the lowest. I beat him, but he won the game. Rolling pretty bad too. I could not. I think that tournament there's also 5 Knights player too. Imperial Knights, by the way. My friend that played, he was World Eaters, and he kind of quit. I think he just got tired of just playing against Knights after Knights after Knights. I couldn't blame him for that, man. Jesus Christ. It's just a Knight overload. Right now I'm trying to 3D print my Knight army. I still don't have an official Chaos army. I was gonna do Knights, but I think I'll wait till the Word Bearer comes out. I think the Word Bearer would be a much better army for me just because I play Ultramarines. I wonder if anyone understands the difference. And I make sure I put the Ultramarines and the Word Bearers together. The same case. That makes sense too. Elder good breed. Jesus, Craig. I mean, I would doubt there are some like that. I mean, good lord, look at the Dark Eldar. I'm sure they bred with the humans there. I've seen a reason why they couldn't. Oh, you mean I see no reason why they couldn't breed? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think maybe in some old lores they did have it where they were breeding with each other, I believe. But I think they did. They may have retracted that though. But I wouldn't doubt that that they exist. Like rogue traders and stuff. The retcon, yeah. Yeah, they may have retconned the official stuff, but I wouldn't doubt that, that exists. Still officially, but not in, I think it was supposed to happen in Imperium or something like that, but I think they retconned that. But I wouldn't doubt that's still technically official in, like Rogue Trader type vessels and stuff. Oh. Alright, I do have to get up early. I still have to text to go see the houses. So anyways, I gotta call it. I think I will take my time on this particular model and use my hobby paint instead. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Don't have null oil. Let's see how I'll paint this guy. Girliman, neither that. He already got that. He doesn't need more. Tell me Craig's versus Anchor and who wins. I think that's gonna be a pretty easy one. Unless the Craigmans have like nothing but melt-a-bombs. So anyways, I gotta pause right here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sign up below. Thanks for watching. I try to stream Monday to Friday, around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And try to stream Monday. No guarantee, and I try to stream for at least an hour because I'm trying to paint my Ultramarines, my Tau, my everything else. Anyway, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next vid.